So recall now that I introduced these 3 styles of meditation: focused attention, open monitoring, non-dual awareness, and then also this interesting thing called nirodha samapatti, where it all disappears. Obviously not very practical from an evolutionary adaptive survival perspective. Although there might be one exception to that claim, which is maybe it represents a kind of hibernation state. But I won't go into that. Now, there's 3 more concepts that I want to introduce to you that are part of this predictive processing view of the brain. Really important for understanding meditation. And the first one is precision weighting. Very interesting concept, because this concept unifies computationally our understanding of attention, the feeling of confidence, our sense that something is subjectively real, the idea that something really exists. And it's also a proxy, therefore, the degree of uncertainty that we experience, the expected uncertainty of anything that's happening in our mind. Now, to put this really simply, it's essentially which gives a sense of reality. It's what gives us our ability to actually perceive something as being there. When something has high precision, it's our brain saying, this thing is likely to be true given all our past experiences, therefore you should attend to it. Give it a sense of truth. Okay? And it's equated very closely also with attention, because attention makes something real in a really deep sense, according to precision weighting. Okay? Another concept is active inference. Now, active inference encapsulates all our actions, our ability to behave. It explains how, through a process of prediction and minimization, we actually move our bodies, why we move our bodies. And it accounts for mental actions, all our thoughts and inner simulations, also our physical actions. And the way that this works is I simulate internally a moment that is other than the now, and then I have prediction errors because that simulation doesn't exist right now. So my predictions are not being fulfilled. So to reduce the difference between that simulation and where I am now, I move my body. Okay? So I'm simulating, for example, the fact that I want a drink of tea because I have a bit of an itch in my throat because I've been talking. And so I simulate having that tea, and then I move my body to fulfill that simulation, to reduce the prediction errors and take a little bit of a drink. You see, so that's how movement is also encapsulated just through the simple process of reducing prediction errors. It's our inner simulation in this machine. It's our capacity to simulate realities that are not the present reality, are not simply the data of our senses, but are simulations of the future, of the past. And then our capacity to fulfill those inner simulations is active inference. And this is possibly a relatively uniquely human capacity, or something that's at least evolved only in these creatures that are quite complex, is this ability to create inner simulations.